Nintendo has been pushing a lot of updates lately. They had Switch firmware 8.0, Smash Bros. 3.0, the VR updates for Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, but they were hiding something pretty darn cool under the surface of that 8.0 new firmware. Gabe, today we're talking about a hidden boost mode that has been found by data miners and homebrew experts, where the Switch is actually overclocking its CPU to 1.75 gigahertz in certain loading situations. Now, this is a pretty notable improvement from the normal CPU speed of 1 gigahertz, and it is showing up specifically in Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, delivering notably better load times, and it's all been hush-hush from Nintendo.
Yeah, they're saying about 1/3 of the original load time. You know, it is important to note that this isn't going to lead to like better graphics or anything. It seems to just be improving loading. And loading can be annoying. I personally never found the loading in Breath of the Wild to be like super egregious or anything, but still, it's a good quality of life improvement that, yeah, a lot of people might not notice, but it's there and it makes things better, even if you don't know it.
Right, and what they're saying is that it is overclocking during loading sections and then returning to its normal speed once the loading is completed. So they noted that loading a save file in Breath of the Wild saw a 10-second decrease, fast travel saw an 8-second decrease, and entering a shrine saw a 3-second decrease. Now, those are simple, small numbers, but across an entire playthrough, that really adds up. And I think 8 seconds off of fast travel from 19 to 11, pretty darn cool. Now, how will this be implemented across other games? Mario, we don't seem to have specific numbers yet, but it does seem like it's loading faster. Is it only going to be on a couple of games? Because Zelda and Mario did see their 1.6 and 1.3 updates of their own, so maybe it was tied into that. But nonetheless, like I said, really nice that Nintendo is adding these improvements. It's just a bit curious why they wouldn't have hyped it up a little more.
I mean, they're saying that this is available for all games, really, now. They just need to be updated to implement it. Not that every game already has it available. I'm not saying that at all.
Right.
But the ability is there. And now it's just up to, the people that make the games to have an update. And if they choose to use this, they can. Maybe even going forward for some of the upcoming games, this is just probably going to be the default now, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hope that Nintendo does make some statement about it, because I do think it's a cool feature that is worth discussing, right? It's not just like, oh, Breath of the Wild figured out a little way to optimize. This is like a Switch system level optimization, and with the reports and rumors that, hey, the Switch Pro is not really a thing, this is a way that the Switch is improving, and I'd love for Nintendo to get out in front of this and say, like, hey, we are doing something cool to boost the system a bit, and I think it's a nice bonus to players who already own a Switch or who are looking to get a Switch, that, hey, like, the system's improving.
Okay, I want to ask you, do you have, this is like kind of on the spot, do you have any games that you think would like really benefit from this? Like any Switch games that you think like, hey, like they have like long loading times, maybe they could use this? I have one or two now if you need a little time to think.
Yeah, go with yours.
Okay. All right. I've been playing a ton of Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch. The loading in that game I don't like very much. So that's one of them. I don't even know if it like already has it or not. But if it doesn't, that would be a good one. The other one I wanted to say is Senua's Sacrifice, Hellblade. The loading there isn't like terrible, but it's like long enough that it's slightly annoying. So third-party games like that, I feel could really, really benefit from this, just because loading is probably shorter on other platforms and stuff. So, yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, I think that's where you'll see it the most, is those third-party titles, or some of the more tentpole titles. I've been playing so much eShop stuff lately. Not a lot of loading going on in SteamWorld Quest, Katana Zero, Hob, not a ton going on there. But yeah, this is still very cool. Let us know if you've noticed this updated decrease or increase, however you want to frame it, a decrease in time taken, an increase in boosted overclocked power. And let us know what game you would like to see have shorter loads in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Until next time, have a fantastic day from myself and Gabe and the new boosted load time Switch. SwitchForce, out.